Everyone loves visiting the beach, and one of the most famous beaches in southern Thailand is Railay Beach. Railay is just a small peninsula between Krabi Town and Ao Nang. This little paradise has some of the most beautiful beaches and limestone cliffs that are simply amazing. This attracts a lot of beach lovers and climbers from all over the world. To keep up the good reputation, the hotels around here are worth visiting. They will give you some of the best services, and if you're lucky enough, some of the most beautiful views of the beach you will ever have. But which are the best of the best hotels here? Let's find out. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 5 best hotels in Railay Krabi. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on some of the best hotels to visit. And with that, let's find out which hotels made the list. Number 5. Railay Bay Resort and Spa. Railay Bay Resort and Spa is an upper middle range property set on some expansive grounds spanning the width of the Railay Isthmus. It spreads from the gorgeous beach on the west side all the way to the livelier east side of town. The walkways throughout the property are walled, and you will catch glimpses of Krabi Province's iconic limestone karsts from all over the hotel. Generally, if you're looking for a place to go on a tropical retreat, this is the perfect place to be. The location is also perfect, placing you about 5 minutes on foot from the resort to some of the cheap eats and shopping on Railay's walking street. Given that it spans all the way to East Railay, you are placed even closer to the mainland, which has a larger selection of restaurants and bars. However, if you feel like dining in the hotel itself, there's a restaurant that offers beachside al fresco dining for seafood, Thai dishes, and even Western plates. However, the meals here can be a bit expensive. There are 130 rooms available at the resort with 5 different configurations, and even though they seem a bit dated, they are really spacious. They all have simple interiors with white marble floors, rattan furniture, and mid-tone wood accents in the white walls and embedded in the ceiling. All the rooms have modern amenities to make you as comfortable as ever. But if you know what's best for you, try and go for a room that is on the western side. These are closer to the beach than the eastern side. The highlight of this hotel is the white sand beach, which is at the western doorstep. In addition, the views of the limestone karsts, sunsets, and full moons from the terraces and balconies in the rooms are beautiful. There's also one beachside pool that is lined with lounge chairs in case you feel like sunbathing. What's not to love about this place? And even better, you get great value for your money. Number 4. Sand Sea Resort. The Sand Sea Resort is a mid-range property on Railay's western beach. Getting here is an adventure because you can only get here by boat. This gives off an exclusive, world-away mood that most travelers look for. The first impression of this place is simply amazing, with the resort ticking all the boxes for a seaside retreat. It is perfectly located right next to the beach, so you don't have to think about walking for long to get to the white sand beach. And from the hotel, depending on what room you get, you'll have some of the most stunning views of the sunset. You will also get some of the most beautiful views of the limestone karsts that frame the beach. In addition to the beach, the other side of the resort is surrounded by a natural forest, which gives the entire place nice, natural, and clean air. This is just perfect for relaxing. And if you're lucky, you might get to spot a few monkeys. You might think that since it can only be accessed by boat, it's hard to get something to eat. However, there are restaurants and bars within walking distance. For a place to sleep, there are rooms in the main building, bungalows, and cottages. Each of these is very spacious, with each coming with a different decor. The freshest rooms are those in the main building. The furniture in these rooms come in dark hues, with clean lines and modern and bright fabrics. You can also expect to find lots of modern amenities such as flat-screen TVs, safes, and minibars. They also come with furnished balconies or terraces that face the forest, the pool, or the beach. Like other hotels nearby, this mid-range resort has some fairly predictable features. The casual Sunset restaurant has all meals, including a breakfast buffet and a sunset seafood dinner. You can choose to dine in an open-air space under a roof or out on a terrace by the wide, sandy beach. The lovely free-form outdoor pool is surrounded by palm trees and other tropical vegetation, making it the perfect spot to just chill. There are also cushioned lounge chairs by the pool for sunbathing. Everything about this hotel is just perfect, and it's mostly inviting to couples. Number 3. Railay Princess Resort and Spa. Railay Princess Resort and Spa stands out among the pack of bland mid-range options and outdated traditional properties that surround it. And yet again, the only way to get to this resort is by boat from the Ao Nam Mao Pier. You're welcomed by someone sitting behind a long wooden front desk spanning a large lobby wall. The entire lobby is decorated with a tile floor and big columns. As the guests wait, they can relax on the modern wicker seating that is decorated with bright orange cushions. The resort has a low-key and relaxed vibe, sitting on the quieter eastern side of Railay. From where it is, you'll only need a 15-minute boat ride to get to Krabi Town. Given that it's on the eastern side, it is quite a distance to the beach. However, Pranang Cave Beach is only a short walk from the hotel. But if you feel that you have to go to the famous Railay Beach on the western side of the peninsula, it's only a 10-minute walk. The location of this resort gives access to a few eateries and bars that are within walking distance, as well as some convenience stores. The rooms come in 3 categories, which are Superior, Deluxe, and Grand Deluxe. The decor in these rooms is modern and minimal, yet very fresh. It's mostly clean lined wood and rattan furniture, tile floors, and simple drapery. To add some color to the white spaces, some of the rooms have accent walls of bright blue or green with red bed toppers and pillows. And for the higher rooms, you can get some additional details, such as canopy beds, and some wonderful sketches and Thai art hanging on the walls. To enjoy yourself, there are 2 outdoor pools that are lovely and surrounded by tropical vegetation. There are also lounge chairs, and even though there are no umbrellas, the trees will give you the shade you want. One of the pools overlooks the bay, while the other one overlooks the cliffs, giving lovely views from either location. The restaurant serves all meals, including a free breakfast buffet with many options. And if you're traveling with kids, they can have a good time at the Kids Club, which is filled with toys and games. Number 2. Thani Resort Railay. To get to the upscale Thani Resort and Spa, you will have to use some long-tail boats to transport you there. It's on the east side of Railay, in the middle of palm trees and mangroves. As you walk up to the lobby, you'll be welcomed by wooden planked walkways that are illuminated by lanterns. The hotel has an overall Thai minimalistic design that is breezy, modern, and very simple. The atmosphere in this resort is exotic, with many views such as Krabi's signature limestone karsts and cliffs as backdrops. Where this resort is located, there is no beach nearby. However, when there's a low tide, you can check out some of the shells and sea life on the exposed, massive expanse of the somewhat muddy mangrove shore. But if you want to get to the famous Railay Beach, be prepared to walk for about 10 minutes. There are also very few eateries nearby, with very little nightlife as well. However, that doesn't mean that you can't have a good time. Among Krabi's limestone cliffs, an outdoor pool offers some of the best views of the surrounding dramatic landscape. When you're feeling a little hungry, there's the open-air Bunya Sari restaurant, which has a variety of meals. There isn't much about this resort regarding things to do, but you can be assured that you will relax to the fullest. In the end, you can retire to one of the 60 guest rooms, which are very modern and stylish. They embrace a Thai-influenced minimalism with black, white, and red decor. Each room has been decorated with polished off-white stone tile floors, white walls, dark wood furniture with simple lines, and a few art objects inspired by Buddha. They are very spacious, starting at 47 square meters. This is the resort to be if you're traveling as a couple or a family. You will definitely have a great time. Number 1. Rayavadee. And now, saving the best for last, we have Rayavadee. As guests come off from the hotel's speedboat or a traditional longtail boat, they come across idyllic surroundings that seem like a quaint southern Thai village. The smart pavilion-style suites are topped with conical-shaped rooftops. One of the resort's main attractions is the idyllic remote location, as much as some enjoy staying put. Near the shores of Pranang Beach, guests can hire a sea canoe and take it out for a spin as they explore the surrounding areas. If you feel like stretching a bit, hikes and elephant treks are available, taking you through the wilderness surrounding the resort. Guests here can also stroll down Walking Street, which is a street full of local craft shops, bars, and casual restaurants. There are 98 standalone pavilions and 4 luxurious beachfront villas to choose from, all of which provide undeniable luxury. From the outside, each pavilion or villa reflects the resort's Thai village motif, with tiled roofs and greenery shading most exteriors. Inside, there are sleek, sharp, and subtle rustic touches. There's just so much luxury in these rooms, making the price worth it all. From this resort, you'll have access to 3 beaches, which are Railay, Namao, and Pranang. If you don't feel like going to the beach, you can enjoy one of the 2 swimming pools, with the main pool on the edge of Railay Beach. This pool offers you uninterrupted views of the sea. There are also 4 restaurants at the resort. And no matter which one you decide to eat at, you'll be enjoying your meals with a wonderful sea view. This is a place that will leave you speechless and wanting more time to spend on your vacation. What do you think of these hotels? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. Also, before you go, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing resorts and hotels. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.